New information tonight about an unidentified woman found murdered more than 30 years ago in Blythe, California. Good evening, I'm Jesse Pagan in for Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. A serial killer nicknamed the Happy Face Killer confessed to murdering the woman in 1992, but her name is still unknown. CBS 8's David Gottfredson spoke with a relative of the victim who never knew she had a half-sister until law enforcement contacted her.
I want to get to the justice and to find the truth for my sister.
Police are trying to identify this woman 3 decades after her body was found dumped by the side of a highway in Blythe, California in Riverside County.
It's very sad, that I didn't get to even hug her one time.
About a year ago, Summer Gonzales found out through DNA testing that the victim was her half-sister, a sister she never knew.
I knew my dad's character, that he was a ladies' man. He had a lot of women when he was younger. Even in his old age, he had plenty of girlfriends hanging around everywhere. So I was not shocked, but I was devastated.
Summer's father, Alfonso Saldana Gonzales Sr., died in 2006. He had fathered at least 9 children with 5 women, but no one in his family remembers the murder victim.
If anybody recognizes the pictures of my father and they knew his whereabouts between the year of 1964 and 1967, he would have lived either in Harris County, Houston, Texas, or Santa Barbara County, which is Santa Maria, California.
The Riverside DA's office has already identified the murderer, Keith Hunter Jesperson, a serial killer nicknamed the Happy Face Killer for a number of confession letters he wrote where he drew smiley faces. He worked as a long-haul semi-truck driver.
Jesperson is currently serving multiple life sentences for having killed 8 women across the country. This woman is the last of all his victims to remain unidentified.
Earlier this week, the Riverside DA put out a YouTube video asking for the public's help. The murder victim may have ties to Southern California.
The killer referred to the woman as Claudia, although that may not be her real name. It is suspected in the morning before her death, she caught a ride with a grocery store truck driver traveling from Las Vegas or Barstow region along the I-15 near the Cajon Pass. Claudia then walked over to Keith Hunter Jesperson while he was working on his purple 1989 Peterbilt. They traveled down the I-10 East to the Burns Brother truck stop near Indio. After eating, the two had a heated argument in Jesperson's truck. This is where he killed her.
The unidentified woman was aged 25 to 35 at the time of her death, about 5 foot 7 inches tall with medium build, with brown hair but possibly dyed blonde. She also had a tattoo of 2 black dots on the side of her right thumb.
We are of Mexican descent, so it's more likely that my sister's mom, she would have lived among Mexican people.
Summer says she is not happy with the Riverside DA's office because even though the killer has been convicted, they still won't release her sister's remains to the family so they can have a funeral.
It would be nice to know her real name. It would be wonderful if I could find her mother's name so that I could include those items on her tombstone. But I know that she's my blood and I want to lay her to rest with her family. I think that she would have wanted that too.
David Gottfredson, CBS 8.
Investigators say the murder victim's mother may have been from Southeast Texas or Louisiana. If you have any information, get in touch with the Riverside District Attorney's Office.